Hi, I'm Lemmy, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna do something special. I'm gonna gift something to a friend of the channel, the Wizard's Brush himself. He and I had a phone conversation just yesterday, the day before yesterday. And in that conversation we were talking, he was teaching me about just movie making, how to make my YouTube videos look and be less shit. Let's be real. And in the conversation, I asked him if he wanted some terrain for his 10mm projects, and he really was like, fuck yeah, free stuff. So I'm gonna send him that, but I'm gonna send him a little extra as well. I'm also recording another video at the moment. That was something he was helping with as well. But I know the way he's gonna record things, he's gonna need some 28mm figures, I think. And I think this King model will be hopefully helpful to him. And I want to send it to him, but not in this state. I painted this a couple of years ago, and I think I've grown a lot since that time as a painter. And I want to give him this model as a present with it. The plan is to keep him on this base. The base is okay, I'm gonna paint the base for him of course after. But the model itself is in need of some love. So the plan is to paint him up quickly, because I'm gonna send the package in a couple of days maybe. Probably sooner. So the problem is painting him without destroying the work I already did on the base. The base is not perfect, but he's super glued to it and I can't be fucked with getting him off, making a new base that looks better, because that's gonna take a long ass time. So today I'm gonna paint an already painted model. I can't use black primer, I don't have brush on primer, so I'm gonna need to paint over what I've already painted. It's gonna be a challenge, but I think I can do this. Let's start thinking about the colors I'm gonna use. That's gonna be a great start. And then I'll start painting and hopefully get inspired and do some better painting than this, because this was okay for me personally a couple of years back, but I believe I can do better now. I'm gonna give him justice. Okay, I think I settled on a color scheme. Well, the start of a color scheme. I have royal blue. Gonna put that as the bottom part of his clothes, the lowest part. Dragon red for these royal looking robes. Topaz skin for obviously his skin. Ash grey I think will look great as a hair color, as a start for a hair color. I think I might go a little lighter as a highlight. I kind of like the dark mustache, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep that, but I really like it. Might see how that goes. For the metals I'm gonna leave them as last, because I wanna do something special, make them really look royal and pop. So I'm not gonna think about the metals right now. I'm just gonna see for the base colors how they will look and how the model will look, and hopefully he will look very royal. For his belt and stuff like that, maybe even the sword hilt, I'll use a random brown. I mean, browns are boring, just take something and it will probably work, generally. That's a general rule I live by while painting, but I'm gonna apply these, see how he looks, and hopefully he looks better than this. That's gonna be the first focus, and then I'll see how I'll highlight everything. Let's get to work. Okay, this is what I got so far, and I'm actually excited. Oh fuck, I lost my pointing stick. Shit. 1 second, guys. Okay, I got my pointing stick again. So yeah, I'm actually quite happy with how he looks at the moment. I know it's gonna need a lot more work, Speaking of that, I'm gonna use Company Grey as a highlight and see how that looks for the hair. Jasper skin is my favorite skin tone for the skin, pure red for the red. But then we come to the blues. I think I'll use Crystal Blue as a first highlight, and then I'll use Azure Blue, or Magic Blue rather, from Vallejo as another highlight. They look quite similar, but I think the Vallejo has more punch to it, so I'll use Crystal Blue either way and use a small testing area for the Azure or Magic Blue. I'm looking at the Spanish, my Spanish is non-existent. The Magic Blue will be upper highlight. And yeah, I'll see from there how that looks. But so far I'm happy. But I think it's slowly coming together. I've spent way too much time on this because I need to be careful not messing up the base and everything, and it's a metal model, so very careful not to drop it else I get to start over again from scratch. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, we're this far, and I actually think it's quite coming together. I only have to do the metals and yeah, just the silvery metal parts. The blade of the sword is gonna be Vallejo game color silver, and then liquid metal rich gold for all the, well, his crown, the pommel and such of his sword. And then I'm gonna be done. Also notice bottle is actually to be used in airbrushes if I'm not mistaken. But if you have some brushes that you don't really care much about but still kind of have a point, you can use this. And it covers like a dream. It's an amazing metal color. It's perfect, but you need to be careful. Because if you use a good brush on this, just know it's gonna get ruined. Because you cannot wash this out with water. I actually use isopropyl alcohol to wash the paint out of the bristles of the brush, because it's alcohol based if I'm not mistaken. Or at least not the same as normal acrylic paint. And it just fucks up your brushes like it's nothing. So I only tend to use this when I am in a situation that I can, only in a situation that makes sense, like a character piece, let's put it like that. Like a character piece, I have a old brush that is perfect for this. I'll use it just to make sure it stands out. If I were to do this, for example, with these guys, these Macedonian Hypaspists or Phalangites, I always forget. They have a lot of metal, and you're gonna paint about 20 plus of these guys, so you're gonna need multiple brushes, and that isn't just. It would be nice, but it isn't worth it. It's straight up not worth it. But for this guy, it's definitely worth it. For the wizard himself, the wizard's brush on YouTube, check him out. He's amazing. It will be definitely worth it to use some gold color liquid metal. It's also rich gold. I have a couple of these bottles of different golds and such, but rich gold, he's a king. It makes sense, let's be real. So yeah, only these two colors to go. Then I'll probably paint the rim of his base brown or something, and I'll be done. One last quick paint montage thingy, and I'll be ready to send the package. I did it. Let me grab my pointing thing. I finally finished him. And these are some dwarves, some guard and Durin. They're a little dusty because they've been laying in on the shelf for a little while, not being used, so I thought why not give these guys as well to Mr. the Wizard's Brush, the magical wizard, together with his king. Hopefully he'll be able to use them in one of his battle reports or whatever he wants to do with them. If he wants to repaint them, he can do with them whatever he wants. But I'm just glad I got to paint this king once again, and I can send it to a friend of the channel, somebody that's helped me a lot. If the lighting in this video looks like I know what I'm doing, it's mainly because of him. He taught me a lot of stuff. If this video is even remotely entertaining, it's because of him. He's an amazing guy, he's been teaching me a lot and I love him. He's amazing. If you're not subscribed to his channel, link will be in the description and a pinned comment probably as well. Go follow him, his stuff is amazing. It's cinematic, it's worth the one click to his channel to just check him out, trust me. But now I'm gonna put these in a box and send them off once the black wash is dried. I forgot to tell you I did a black wash on the metals just to make them look a little bit more fancy and defined. But yeah, this has been the video. I love the Wizard's Brush, go check him out. If you like this, like, subscribe, comment that I missed something or whatever you wanna comment. I hope to see you in the next video where I will probably paint something completely different. This is especially for the Wizard's Brush. I hope to see you then. Bye.